How's it going, you guys? AZPlow21 back again with another episode here of our UFC save in WMMA 5. And here today we have UFC on ESPN Brunson versus Cannoneer. Main event, Derek Brunson as he takes on Jared Cannonier. Derek Brunson coming off a couple wins over Jack Hermanson and Chris Weidman. Meanwhile, Jared Cannonier is coming off a tough loss over Robert Whittaker about almost a year ago in games time. So you can take a look at the whole card there, as well as the prelims that are right there. Everything looks about ready to go. Let's take a look and see if there's anything interesting going on here. Not that catches my eye too much. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Mike Wilkinson, no thank you. That's fine. I'm fine without him. Yeah, we're good to go. All of our providers are put on. All the emails are taken care of. We're good to go. Let's get going. Brunson versus Cannoneer. And folks, as always, be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to follow me on Twitch. Link will be down in the description below. And be sure to leave a comment as well. Who do you think is going to win, Brunson or Cannoneer? And as always, be sure to follow me on Twitch and watch the streams, because that's where everything, comes out. That's how I'm streaming always, and then I'm uploading the videos for later, so that way everyone can see it. Super exciting for me. And a little bit of a following starting to grow on Twitch, and I hope that it gets only bigger and bigger, because I want to be able to engage with you guys live, So definitely go take a look at that Twitch. First prelim, Charles Byrd taking on Jung Young Park. In the welterweight division, or the middleweight division, Charles Byrd, 14-pound disadvantage. And he loses via TKO. And everyone can wave goodbye to Charles Byrd. He was the favorite for that, and he lost. All right, a lightweight fight now between Bekzad Abdurakhmanov and Chris Fishgold. And Abdurakhmanov stays undefeated at 9-0 via rear naked choke. And he would like to face off against Vink Pichel next. Up next, Chaz Scrapper Skelly taking on Super Sodiq Yusuff. Chaz Skelly, 18-5. Sodiq Yusuff, 11-2. Super favorite is Yusuff, and he gets the win via submission in round number 2. You feel bad for Paul Felder. Why do you feel bad for him? Did he test positive or something? Up next, in the flyweight division, Caitlin McEwen. Claudia Ray, 7-0, undefeated, taking on a debuting Caitlin McEwen. McEwen the favorite at -260. Claudia Ray, +200, the underdog. And Claudia Ray gets the unanimous decision win over Caitlin McEwen. And she would like to fight against Miranda Granger. Interesting call out. Up next, Svetlana Gotsic in the strawweight division at 14-4, taking on Corey McKenna. And Corey McKenna gets the knockout win in 46 seconds over Gotsic. Corey McKenna now 2-0 in the UFC with wins over Kay Hansen and now Gotsic. And she would like to fight Loma Luke Boonmi. Up next, Dalcha Lungiambula taking on Modestas Bukauskas. Lungiambula from the Republic of Congo. Bukauskas from England. And Bukauskas gets the win via TKO. He would like to fight Jonathan Wilson next. Oh, that's tough. Felder sat next to someone who tested positive, so despite not having it, they took him off commentary. I mean, that makes sense. You got to be careful. Wellington Turman taking on KB Bular. In the middleweight division, Bular undefeated at 9-0. Turman, 16-3. And Wellington Turman gives Bular his first loss of his career via unanimous decision. And he would like to fight Chris Honeycutt next. Interesting. Michel Prazeres taking on Maxim Shvets in the welterweight division. And Prazeres gets the win via knockout in round number 1. And he says he would like to fight Matt Brown. Up next, Mario Batista taking on Jack Shore in the bantamweight division. Batista 8-2, Shore is 12-0-1. And Batista gets a TKO in round number 3, improving to 9-2. In the featherweight division, Tanya Evinger taking on Pam Bam Sorensen. Sorensen is 8-4, Evinger is 19-9-1. And Sorensen gets the win in the featherweight division via unanimous decision. And she gives a little bit of respect to Tanya Evinger. Love to see it. Main card starting up. And my future wife, Macy Barber, in action against Ariane Lipsky. Flyweight division, plus 310, the underdog, Ariane Lipsky, as she takes on Macy Barber at 10-1. Of course, Barber, a little bit of a winning streak as she wins over Nakai and Kolakar. And a big favorite over Ariane Lipsky. And she gets the win via TKO in round number 2. The future looks bright for Macy Barber. And she invites everyone to an after-show party. Up next, Mark Jakashi takes on Islam Makhachev in the lightweight division. 16-3 is Jakashi, 18-3 is Makhachev. Makhachev, I believe, coming off a loss, 2 straight losses to Kevin Lee and Michael Johnson. And Jakashi coming off 2 straight wins over Stephen Ray and Davi Ramos. And your winner via knockout, a knee, is Mark Bone Crusher Jakashi. And he says he wants to fight Rustam Kabalov next. Up next, in the featherweight division, we have Arnold Almighty Allen as he takes on Ricardo Lamas. Arnold Allen 17-2 now, coming off a win over Calvin Kattar and a loss to Yair Rodriguez. Meanwhile, Ricardo Lamas 19-10 his overall record. 3 straight losses, Calvin Kattar, Cub Swanson, and Kron Gracie. And your winner via unanimous decision is Ricardo Lamas. Up next, a big fight in the welterweight division between Neil Magny and EZDS. EZDS number 22, 22-7, coming off a loss over Mike Perry. Meanwhile, Neil Magny coming off a loss to Robbie Lawler via knockout, no less. Neil Magny, a big favorite at minus 580, and he loses to EZDS via TKO in round number 1. A big win for EZDS there, and he's happy to have been able to cause the upset. Co-main event time in the light heavyweight division, Anthony Lionheart Smith taking on Misha Serkinov. Serkinov, 17-5, coming off 3 straight wins over Jim Crute, Ovince St. Preux, and then Thiago Santos. And then Anthony Smith coming off a loss to Dominic Reyes. Co-main event time, and Anthony Lionheart Smith gets a knockout in just 20 seconds over Misha Serkinov. And he was very happy to have gotten the win, apparently. Good for Anthony Smith. Main event of the evening. In the middleweight division, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannoneer taking on Derek Brunson. Derek Brunson, of course, enjoying quite a win streak, which includes Theodoro Heinisch, Jack Hermanson, and Chris Weidman. Now taking on Cannoneer, number 10 in the division, coming off a loss to Robert Whittaker. Do I think Glover Teixeira is close to a title shot? I think he's about a win or 2 away, but it would have to be like a big, big win. I know he's scheduled to fight somebody. Who is he scheduled to fight? Is it Thiago Santos? I feel like a win over Thiago Santos would be a big deal. Derek Brunson, the small favorite at minus 200. Let's get it going. Middleweight main event. Mark Goddard is your referee. Cannoneer hits with a right hook. Lands a left to the body. Coming together and striking. Left kick to the body. I'm a big fan. Uh-oh, Cannoneer knocked down by that shot. Punching down, sicking these shots to the face. The referee jumps in and stops the fight. 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard calls a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 4 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Derek Brunson. Derek Brunson with a huge knockout over Jared Cannonier, putting himself in a position for a title shot in the near future. He's number 3 already, beat number 10. He's on a big winning streak. I'm not sure what else really needs to be done for him. Let's go ahead and check it out. We'll go ahead and give that to that fight since it was, but definitely Derek Brunson gets performance bonus, and then Anthony Smith as well, and Corey McKenna. We're feeling like giving out some money today. Love to see it. A little bit of a profit as well. So Derek Brunson getting a big knockout win over Jared Cannonier. You hate to see it if you're a Cannonier fan like me, because I'm a big fan of his, but I mean, these things happen, so. Hope you guys are enjoying your Thursday afternoon. Got about an hour or so left to go before I have to head off on to work. We'll go and update our rankings and everything else, and then we'll go ahead and sign off before our next episode. Of course, everything that we're doing now is leading up to our next pay-per-view, which I'll show you in a second. And of course, if you are interested in joining a little bit of a Discord call on Saturday, be sure to leave a comment down below with your Discord username, and then I'll be sure to contact you, and then we'll try to get something set up. But once again, really looking forward to that. Really want to try to get something set up so that way we can all talk, we can all engage, talk about the fights that are coming up on Saturday. I think it would be really cool. Just an unbelievable night of fights to be had, though, on Saturday. I can't wait. Jorge Masvidal, Kamaru Usman, featherweight title on the line, bantamweight title up for grabs as well. It's just going to be a wild, wild Saturday, and I can't wait. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do what we always do first and update those rankings. Alright, looks like nothing is going on at the heavyweight division. At light heavyweight, Serkinov moves down to number 7. Looks like Anthony Smith moves all the way up to number 6. Alright, some people move down. Serkinov, Rockhold, Gustafsson, and Glover Teixeira. At middleweight, Derek Brunson is now apparently the number 1 contender. I mean, Brunson, maybe? Who has he gotten wins over? Theodore, Heinisch, Hermanson, Weidman, Cannonier, a murderer's row, if you say so myself. I feel like he would need one more win over somebody big. Somebody like Jacare, you know. We'll have to see. How long is Darren Brunson out for? About 2 months. Cannoneer moves down to number 11. Rafael Lovato Jr. debuts at number 15 after we just signed him. Love to see it. At welterweight, Easy DS moves up to number 14. And I think Neil Magny sadly is out of the rankings. Michel Prazeres debuts at 25. At lightweight, Mark Jacashin moves all the way up to number 14. Yeah, well, Lovato Jr. was the Bellator champ, but he something messed up happened with his neck, so he had to, vacate it. So Jacashin all the way up to number 14, Makhachev all the way down to number 23. At featherweight, Ricardo Lamas moves up to 18, Allen at number 20, and Super Sodiq Yusuff finally ranks at number 24. Good for him. At bantamweight, nothing doing. At flyweight, nothing going on. At women's featherweight, Tanya Evinger debuts, one spot behind Pam Sorensen. Women's bantamweight, there is no movements. Women's flyweight, Macy Barber now number 6. Paige Van Zandt moves up 1. Lipsky moves down to number 18. Women's strawweight, Alexandra Albu is now ranked. All right, take a look at our news now. Anything going on? No, not you. No, not really interested in any of these guys. So let's just go ahead and take a look at our emails and then go and sign off. Svetlana Gotsic needs to be renewed. 1-1 in the UFC. We'll just go ahead and keep her. Give her an Invicta contract, but hold on to her. Tom Breeze, rival bid. Not worried about that. This I am worried about. Philip DeFries. Going 15. One of the offers he'd consider. Well, 17,500. There you go. Hakeem Dawodu. Want to make sure I'm holding on to everybody. KB Bolar. Claudia Ray coming off a win. Let's go ahead and keep her. Looks good. All right, Abdurakhmanov. Go ahead and sign him up again. Undefeated. Corey McKenna, 2-0 in the UFC. Go ahead and get her re-signed. Pam Sorensen getting a big win. Re-sign her as well. Mario Batista getting a big win. Looks good to me. Lugiambula, 1-2, 2 straight losses. We're going to go ahead and cut him. Super Sodiq, need to re-sign him. There we go. Ariane Lipsky, go ahead and re-sign her. Gonna end the stream. I'm gonna try to do another fight card. I'm gonna obviously simulate ahead and do one more fight card. Go ahead and do Lipsky. And then when I come back home from work tonight, I'm probably gonna do the last fight card before the pay-per-view. Chris Fishgold, 1-4 in the UFC. Yikes. Go ahead and let him go. Serkinov, go ahead and re-sign him. That looks about right. Shvets is 1-1. There we go. And then ESPN Plus. It's fine. Alrighty. So the next time that I see you guys will be for UFC on ESPN, Thompson versus McDonald 2. Pretty good card on tap for that one. Wonderboy Thompson versus Rory McDonald. Luke Rockhold versus Volkan Ozdemir. Mirsad Bektic versus Korean Zombie, amongst others. Take a look at the prelims there if you want to. I'm AZPlow21. Be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be sure to follow me on Twitch so you guys can see the streams whenever I'm doing anything. I appreciate you guys as always. Hope you guys have a very good day.